one of the biggest orders I've ever done. Some alpacas just behind me. How stunning.
Vivid dreams.
Look at you. These are so realistic. Welcome back to another vlog, and I hope that I'm not too bright here. I feel like I'm lighting up. I will go over here. But yes, welcome back to another vlog, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the lovely comments and all the support and just general love on the last video that I posted, because it was a long one and it was a very tricky one to try and edit, because at the time I was quite stressed and had a lot of things going on. So I was picking up my camera here, there and everywhere, and it just was a bit of a muddle to try and edit together, because I had to try and accumulate 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks even of content where I just picked up the camera and then forgot to carry on. So that's just how it goes. So thank you so much for all the love on that and bearing with me whilst, yeah, it was quite a mishmash of everything in that vlog, so let's bear with. But this one, I have just received my White Company delivery, so I thought we could unbox it together this morning. So I'm gonna do that with you guys this morning, and then this week I'm going to a place called Restaries in Suffolk with Next Home, and I'm so excited for this. It is my first trip with Next Home and I just love their team. They are just so lovely to work with. So I'm really looking forward to spending time with them all and meeting new people as well. So obviously I'm going to take you guys along with me for that. I'm going later on this week. So this is currently Tuesday and I'm going on Thursday to Friday. So this week is more of a filming, editing, prep week at the start of this week. So I am going to unbox this, then I'm going to show you the updates of the garden, because I had a lot of questions on what the garden is like and how I've planted it. So I'm actually going to do a separate video on that, just purely on the journey of our garden and how we built it. So that will be coming very soon. And then I am very excitingly going to show you the summer house as well, but that might come in the next video. We shall see. There's a lot to do there and I don't even know where to start. It was a lot. Basically, when we first built the summer house, it was Jamie's place to make it how he wants, and at the time he used it loads because he had his own TV in there, he had his own little games room thing, he invited his friends over, played darts, there's a bar in there. You know what it's, you can imagine what it's like. Very man cave type-esque. And I just haven't ever used it. I used it for storage more than anything over the years, and we store all of our cushions in there over winter. And it's just a waste of space now. I really wish I could just sit in there and read a book, but I just can't. So that is mission June and July. Clear it out, start again, redesign the whole space, and hopefully I'll get my dream coastal garden room at the end of it. So I'm taking you guys along with the process of that, because it could be an absolute fail. But let's be optimistic, and yeah, I'm going to show you my plans and almost what I'm envisioning, because there's a bar in there and I don't want to rip it out because it's really nice, and I think for whoever owns this house next, I think the use of a bar is quite a cool, quirky thing to have, and it's quite a nice different thing to have in a summer house. So I'm going to change it into something else and redesign that little area, maybe like a potting station or like a coffee area. I don't really know. I need your guys' help, to be honest, because yeah, I've been thinking about this for months and I struggle with spaces that are just not my style. So yeah, it is weird. It's a weird concept because I want Jamie to still enjoy it and not take away the fact that he has a part in helping me redesign it as well. So yeah, we'll see because I don't want to like just start ripping his like dartboard off the wall and then he'll go a bit crazy. But yeah, we will see. Let's unbox this White Company delivery. I have done probably one of the biggest orders I've ever done from the White Company, and I feel like their pricing is sometimes just too expensive for what you're buying. So I'm hoping these bits that I've bought are going to be really nice and take me through summer. So I thought I could do an unboxing together because it's literally just been delivered and I need to get it open ASAP because I'm so excited. I love the White Company and 15% off. See, this is how they get you to buy more stuff. They give you a 15% off voucher. How lovely. And this is for their summer collection. So this is actually part of their summer collection. So I'm going to unbox this. The thing I will say is it's very well wrapped, which is great. Not so great for my recycling bin, I have to say. So first of all, I got the gorgeous little bud vase, and these are only £8, and I have got a few others over the years, and I just feel like, let me show you properly. This one especially is just so gorgeous, and it would be lovely with some freshly cut roses from my garden in summer by the bed, and I just think that's the perfect size and a lovely little bud vase. Ooh, Spa Nourish Refresh Spray. So I've been reading up on this, and you can use it on your face, body, and also on your bed linen to give it a bit of a refresh. And it is in the most gorgeous scent. I use it's called their Cloud Cream, and it's part of this collection, the Spa collection. And it is basically, I'll read you what it says on the back because it's really, I love how they describe their scents. So it says, picture the gentle sway of a warm sunlit wheat field, lightly brushed with a fresh citrus breeze. Soft creamy notes of oat and barley combined with bright bergamot and lemon plus warming amber. Nourish is blissfully comforting and feels wonderfully restorative and peaceful. Our refreshing face and body mist is formulated with soothing aloe vera and oatmeal extract, delicately scented with our Spa Nourish fragrance. It's a lovely way to refresh your skin. You can also spritz over clothing throughout the day or bed linen for a fragrance boost. And it's a lovely glass bottle, and I feel like this is going to be an absolute essential for summer, and I just love the scent of this. Oh, it's quite a, don't need a lot. It's not very, it's a fine mist, but a lot comes out. Oh, that is amazing. Oh my gosh. So that one was from their Spa Nourish collection, and the other one that I absolutely adore is their Spa Escape. And to be honest, some of their products you have to buy in store, and I don't understand why. So this one I managed to get online, and it's their Spa Escape Peach Nectar and Vanilla candle. And oh my goodness, this is like a tropical summer holiday in a candle. And I have had their body cream of this, and I want some more because it's so lovely. To go from the Spa Nourish body cream for more of like an everyday scent, and then for holiday especially, and like high summer, the Spa Escape, because I'll read you the back of the scent description. An uplifting scent inspired by sultry summer nights, enjoying cocktails al fresco. This soft blend of orange blossom and juicy peach nectar, hints of vanilla, is a truly romantic aroma. This is one of our founder Chrissy's favourite scents, and she says, for me it's like a summer holiday captured in a bottle. And she is not wrong, because this scent is literally that. Oh, I can smell it already. I'm rustling a lot here. If you like more of a sweeter, vanilla-y, peachy, kind of sweet scent for holiday, then I'd go for this one. But if you like more of a warming, kind of musky, but also very summery scent, I'd go for the Nourish. And they're both absolutely gorgeous, but oh my goodness, this one kind of has a slight, like, I don't know if you smelled the Tom Ford, what's it called? It's like the gold and white perfume bottle by Tom Ford, and that really smells a bit like sun cream. This is quite a little bit similar to that vibe. So if you like that scent, 100% get on board with this. And the body cream is such a good base to put on, just to give you that like scent throughout the day, that you can layer on with like fragrance on top. That is such a lovely candle. There's also no, oh, it's gone blurry. Are you back? Yes, we're back. There's also no logos on this new candle, which I kind of love. It's very neutral and very timeless, which is great. And a big size. This is 270 grams. So yeah, they're a lot bigger than the old ones. Then we have some new bed linen, and I have to say I do love the White Company bed linen, even though it is very expensive. The last one I bought was from, I think it was from Bicester actually. No, it wasn't. It was from the Stamford shop they have, and they had a sale on just in store of that shop, and I bought the most gorgeous bed linen, and it's just lasted me for ages. It washes really well, 100% cotton, and this one is called the Maris Stripe. So it is a gorgeous beige and white 100% cotton stripe. These are the pillowcases, and then I've got the, whoops, then I got the king size duvet to go with. And the only annoying thing is that you only can buy the duvet cover on its own. It's not like a set. So I feel like they should do like an offer or something where if you buy the pillowcases then you get money off. I'm just thinking like strategically here. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, this is going to be great in summer. Can't wait for that. I feel like it's going to look incredible. And it's 200 thread count, washed linen, no, not washed linen, washed cotton sateen. And it says, this is the description again, I'll read you this because I just love stuff like this. Why we love Maris Stripe. This large stripe bed linen will add a relaxed beach aesthetic to your bedroom. Made in Portugal from 200 thread count cotton sateen, it is washed to reduce shine and create a super soft feel, while still maintaining the silky drape of sateen. Featuring a relaxed vertical stripe with a plain white reverse, this bed linen feels wonderfully fresh when paired with all white bed sheets. So it makes it easy care and iron. Lightweight quality means it's perfect for the warm summer nights. And I do not argue with the White Company. They know their bed linens, and I love that one. To go with the bed situation, I got some new pyjamas, and I actually saw these in the store in the Market Harbour one when I went out the other day with my friends, and these are actually a bit of a different style to what I would go for normally. Normally I'd go for like the traditional long sleeved thing. So when I saw this, it's like you could actually wear this like out. It's not a traditional pyjama top. I would call this more of a blouse, linen gauze type blouse, and it's so gorgeous. It kind of dips at the back. It's got elasticated lightweight sleeves and almost like a dropped shoulder back wing type sleeve, and it is in the most gorgeous 100% cotton, and it's super lightweight and super breathable. So I'm really looking forward to actually testing these out. I got a size large, but I think it's quite oversized anyway. But I kind of like that because I'm thinking these would be great for holiday as well, because you can actually just use these as a beach cover up or a nice loungewear summer set. And these come with the wide leg trousers as well. Like this, and I love these. I feel like they're such a good summer staple. They're really gorgeous. Love those. So yeah, I feel like that kind of style is quite a good one. So you can actually wear it in multiple situations. But you know me, I love a pyjama. And they just look like the most perfect summer pyjamas ever. Can you see? Hopefully. So it's just really subtle, and then they've just got, I don't know, what have they done to it that's different? Something looks different to it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it is just their new font, I don't know. But just the nice simple label is just really lovely. And then it's got lovely pearl buttons as well, which I love. I need some scissors. Do I need scissors? Or do I just ruin my nails? Okay, we don't need scissors. So this is to go with the other bud vase, because I wanted to see what this looked like. I was a bit intrigued because I really like the shape of it online. It's really hard to get out of the box. I hope it's not really delicate. Bigger than I thought it was going to be, but it is the most stunning vase, and I thought this size actually is quite good for cut flowers in the garden when you don't want a bud vase, but you don't want a massive vase that you have to try and fill, and these are just great for just a couple of stems as well. So I thought this along with this goes perfectly together, and I absolutely love this. It was £30, but I did get a discount. I feel like I got like a 10% discount they had an offer on when I ordered this, and it's just gorgeous. Let me show you a bit closer. Wine glass almost, isn't it? But it's quite the perfect height for just cut flowers if you want a bit of support, because it's got a smaller rim around it, which is lovely. Love that. I wasn't expecting to love that as much as I was, because I wasn't too sure on the sizing and how weird it would look if it was like an awkward shape and size, but I do really like that. I'm going to link everything for you guys so you can have a look at their new latest summer collection. But I thought we'd just do a little unboxing together, because why not? Hope you can see me. Okay, we have just arrived at the next event, and it's Next Home, and I can't remember if I told you, but it's for their new sleep collection, and I can't wait because it's my kind of thing. Very chilled, very relaxing, and we're here at Restaries, and I've never been here before, but there's some alpacas just behind me, so I feel like this is going to be great already. So I'm going to head in and meet the girls and then check in, and I'll show you my room, and I'll show you my outfit as well, because it's very coastal vibes today and I love it actually, really nice. Just checked in to the room, and this is like the dream little getaway. Honestly, so gorgeous. And I didn't actually realise that it's like got a kitchen and everything, and a wood-fired hot tub. So I'm gonna go and check that out in a minute, because I love stuff like that. But I thought I'd show you my outfit. It's all Next, and it is a very cute little coastal vibe. I love these jeans. I've got them in the lighter colour blue as well, but they're basically like the short length, and they are high-waisted wide leg jeans, but they're just the right amount of like bagginess that you want in a jean. And then I've got a lovely linen blue shirt on, and then this jacket is the cutest jacket ever. It's like really nice canvasy material, and then it's got little embroidered shells, fish, and then on the back it's got like a shells, lobster. It's very, very sweet, and I thought it's quite nice for summer really, isn't it? But yeah, let me show you the room. So this is my incredible room, and it's got a little lounge area with absolutely gorgeous flowers. How pretty are they? In what I believe is a Next vase, a Next Home diffuser that smells absolutely gorgeous. Then we have the kitchen area, which is honestly is absolutely beautiful, and then a little dining area with my very own little stripy beach bag, and a bit about what we're doing whilst we're here. We'll go through that in a minute. And then we've got a little mirror, also from Next. How gorgeous is this? This is like the dream little cabin. Even the curtains are my kind of vibe, and it's all in this lovely lime wash effect as well. And then we've got gorgeous butler sink with taps. We've got my coffee machine. We've got the Our Place pans and pots. Then we've got in here a stunning bathroom. How beautiful is that bathtub? I also love the like colour in here. It's like a terracotta lime wash basically, and then it goes really well with like brassy rustic tones. And then we've got a little stool, love the tiles. Then in there is packed with Next towels, and I can see, I think it's a dressing gown, which is absolutely fantastic. Then we've got some gorgeous hand wash and body lotion, my favourite toothpaste, and then this is also Next Home, and this is Next Home as well, and then all of these are available on Next Home as well. And then look at the shower, how stunning. It's like a little very like Moroccan-y type shower. I love it, absolutely love it. And then even this is marked on Next Home, and then we go back out and up the stairs. How stunning is that window with the shutters to the bedroom, and the most gorgeous bed ever with Next bedding and pyjamas. Oh my gosh, fresh pyjamas. Oh, lovely. And this bedding, I can't wait to get into this because it feels so good. And then we've got a few goodies as well, which is amazing. Oh, we got slippers. Oh my gosh. Yes, look at those. Wow. I need new slippers as well. Wow. Okay. They're really, really good. Oh my gosh. And my favourite face mask. Oh, and a silk pillowcase. Okay, right, I need to stop going through that because it's too much. But yeah, we're right in the little rooftop here, and then that window opens so you can hear the gorgeous wildlife outside. And then just look at this view. Absolutely gorge. Love it. And then outside, I'll show you quickly. You don't want to come down these stairs when you're drunk, would you? My goodness. And then outside is my very own wood-fired tub and a wood burner by the looks of it. It's a bit rainy at the minute, so, but I'm thinking, the lady did say it is lovely to go there in the evening and just hear all the wildlife. And then over here, I don't know if you can see, but there's some tiny baby donkeys, and I'm so happy I'm near the donkeys, to be honest. But yeah, I'm going to unpack and then head over there for lunch, I think. And I'll show you this whilst we have it out. So this is our little itinerary for the day, and we're going to have lunch, then we're doing some herbal bath salt blending. Then we get to test out all the robes and stuff and bits and bobs in our rooms. Then we have a breath workshop, then a chill, and then dinner tonight. And then this is the little map of the whole place. And where are we? So that's the big house. I think I'm in the gatehouse, and then we go over here for lunch, I think. Or did I get that wrong? No, I'm there. I don't know where I am. I'm somewhere where there's donkeys. I can't even see the donkeys on here. Oh well, we'll find them. But yes, alpacas. How cute. And then obviously there's a swimming pool somewhere, a wildflower meadow, woodland dining, that's where we're dining tonight. And then, yeah, I think you can stay in all of these as well. Yeah, there's kitchen garden. Oh my gosh, okay. I need to find that.
Nice to meet you. So we're making bath blends this afternoon with a farmer. The cows wouldn't drink the water, and there was a well, and once the water had evaporated, rebuild muscles and help recovery from injuries and stuff. So we love Epsom. If you have eczema, or if you have psoriasis or dermatitis, passion flower will just help heal those little skin issues that you may have. It's for visions, and it's been used by practitioners just to help get you into a really dreamy state, basically. So as you smell that, it opens up your sort of subconscious, and when you go to sleep, you have vivid dreams, and that's true. And then you've got Damiana. Damiana, again, is a very gentle, soothing, soft, caring little plant of a woman. She'll help you go into a nice, deep, peaceful, relaxed sleep rather than a vivid, dreamy one. And then you've got blue lotus there, which again has been used by the ancient Egyptians for. It's been used by nearly everyone, I think, ancient civilizations around the world, but obviously started in Egypt, and that's used for prophecy, for visions, for dreams, and it actually makes you feel euphoric. I think it should nearly be illegal, maybe, but so if you have a bath with that and your white lotus, when you go to bed, I promise you, you'll feel amazing, but you will have really vivid, maybe prophetic dreams. Who knows? So yeah, so those are all your plants.
Oh my goodness!
Those are all your plants and your salts. Or you can make yourself a little tea now and use this as an actual tea bag. Twitch, some people yawn, or you hear their digestive system start working again because you can't digest.
We have just got back from the bath salt making, and it was very insightful, because a lot of the herbs I had no idea about the benefits of using them. So hopefully I picked that up on camera, and I've made a couple of bath salts that I'm going to try out tonight in the lovely bathtub, so we'll see how we get on with that. But I've just quickly changed, put some wellies on and a dress, and I'm going to go for a little wander and go and say hello to the animals and the donkeys and the chickens. So yeah, let's go and have a little wander around. Oh, hello. Do you like having a pet? Yes. Lovely. You want one? Oh, good head scratch. You want one too? Really? Oh, cheeky, 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 cheeky. You're so sweet. Wow, look at you. You are the sweetest thing ever. Oh my goodness. You're very sweet, aren't you? He is. Oh, look at your horns. Yeah, they got all that on it. You want to see what the camera's like? Ooh. No, not a fan. You're very sweet. You're sweet. Yes. Ooh. Gonna try and eat my dress. He goes. My face is so red because I just had the most relaxing bath ever, and I'm in bed. I've got my Next pyjamas on. They feel so lovely, and then all this bedding as well is all Next, and it's so good. It feels like a cloud. So I'm gonna go to bed, and I realised that I didn't actually film anything from dinner because I was in such a daze after the meditation that I actually had a nap and then had about 10 minutes to get ready. So I will put a picture up of my outfit. It's really nice. It's like a embroidery skirt and shirt combo that you can both get and wear it as a set. Yeah, I've been wearing that non-stop, to be honest. It's really, really good. And yeah, we had a lovely dinner. I'm so wiped out, and then we've got an early start because there's yoga in the morning. So better get to sleep, and yeah, hopefully I'll be able to sleep okay. I'm sure I will. I'm gonna have the best sleep ever. So yes, I'll speak to you in the morning. A coffee. Very nice coffee. They've got a grind machine in here, so I'm very pleased about that. And I've just done a quick skincare, and then I've got yoga, and I was ready for 7:30, but I didn't realise it got pushed back to 8. So now I just get to enjoy my lovely coffee and hear the birds and hear the donkeys wake up. And then I think we're gonna do yoga in the garden, so that'll be nice. So I'll show you a bit of that as well, hopefully. And then yeah, then just chill. And then on the way home I'm gonna pop to Neptune and we'll have a little look around there because I've not been in gosh, not been in there for probably like, I don't even know, 8 years, maybe longer. The last time I went was when I got my big glass jars for my kitchen. That was even before I moved in. I was just very on it with buying purchases that I want before I had to pay bills. So yeah, that was it.
I throw a load away the other day.
Wow. The best breakfast delivery to the room. Look at this croissant. Giant. And then a gorgeous granola yogurt pot as well. And then I've just made a coffee and I'm about to sit in the sunshine with it. Oops. Oh my goodness. I look really tired. What do I need? What do I need? Lip balm. That's what I need. Where is it? Aha, this will do. I've got this plumping one from M&S. That's gonna have to do. That's all I can find. It's quite good, but it is very like powerful, very strong. But yes, I finally arrived at Neptune. I went to Starbucks on the way, so that did take a while, bit of a detour, but yeah, we've made it. So let's go and have a look, because I've not been here in absolutely years and it looks really nice from the outside. So yeah, let's go and have a look and see what they've got. is so realistic. They've even got buds on them. Dinner, but I actually forgot to show you what I picked up from Neptune. In the end, I went for these gorgeous faux foxgloves. These are like the Dalmatian, I can't remember what they're actually called, but they're like Dalmatian, cream Dalmatian ones. And I can never grow these in my garden, so I thought I'm gonna get these and then they can live forever, which is the plan. So I got 5 stems. They were quite expensive. I think they were like £18 a stem, but the amount of times I use faux flowers, and I just think they're gonna look really, really nice. And I haven't seen ones as good as that before. So yeah, I thought I'd snap those up. And then I got a pot that is, hopefully you can see the colour. Let me bring you, can you see that? I don't know. Ah, that's better. So it is, it's actually got, it's like got a seal around it, which is really good. But I thought this would be quite good for my new like coffee pods pot, just to go next to the coffee machine, because the one that we've got is like a glass one and sometimes the pods just don't really look very nice. So I thought, let's get this one, and it looks very cute on the side. And that was £29, but it's quite a good size. It's their small mulberry storage jar, and they had a large one that was, I think, 49. But yeah, I just love these. The large one I thought would be quite good to put flour in, because it's quite a nice big storage jar, and it's got the seal around so it'd stay fresh. And then I got my mum a rosemary and thyme soap, and it smells really nice. It smells very fresh. This was upstairs on my bedside table, so I thought I'd show you it because I actually saw this in Neptune when I went, but I found it on Amazon because it was on offer on Amazon, so I ordered it online. And it is the Sims Hilditch, the most recent book, I believe. I think this came out last September. And so Emma Sims Hilditch, if you didn't know, she is the wife to the founder of Neptune. So that's why I believe the book was in Neptune. And then it's actually written
I think, by Giles Kime, who is the Country Life Executive Interiors Editor, and he's written a few other books actually, and the interiors in here are all designed by Sims Hilditch, and oh my gosh, honestly, flicking through this book gives me so much inspiration. As soon as I saw it, I knew I had to buy it because it's such a pretty book, and just the detail, the level of detail that she puts into her designs is really something special. So this book kind of takes you through each of her clients around England, and it's so stunning. Hopefully you can see these pictures okay. But yeah, you really get a feel for each place. This kitchen is honestly, how dreamy is that? So yeah, this is what I like to do if I am a bit stuck on colour schemes and like a room in general, on just how to style it, because obviously like stuff like this is so timeless, and I just love how she styles things, and this book is actually really helpful and very much me to a T, to be honest. Let me skip a few pages. Where's her? So this is like a Cotswolds house, I believe, that she did. And then where's her house? It's in here somewhere. Wow. But basically, let me see if her house is in here. So basically her house sparked her interior design whole business, and they bought a cottage about 20 to 30 years ago in the Cotswolds, and this was whilst Neptune was I think it was like an outdoor hammock business at the time, so it really wasn't the kitchen company that we know today. And they redesigned their whole cottage, and then it really just sparked her love of interiors. I've actually been watching a thing called Create Academy, and she has a whole series on there. You have to pay for it, but I thought it was quite beneficial to watch something other than just like when I'm eating my lunch. I put that on, and it's like a little episode of teaching interior design, and there's so much on there, and it's just very helpful for me to watch something other than just scrolling on my phone sometimes. So yeah, highly recommend this book. And then the wording in it is really, really nice. It is just like reading a magazine, which is really easy. So highly recommend this book, and it's a really nice coffee table book as well. So I'll link that because that's on Amazon on offer at the minute.